Oh, hi there. How are you today? Hi, I'm Skippy Simon, and I wanted to tell a story about this. This is my mugshot photo. This is the headshot that I used to use here in Hollywood when I first moved out here. I love this picture. My mom hates it, but I absolutely love it. I think this is the best picture ever taken of me. Look at that guy. Look at that hairline. I'm wearing the No Effects Mons Tour 94 shirt. Yeah, dude, this is 1995 Skippy right here. This is yeah, I'm old. So I wanted to tell a story about this picture. So I got this picture right here. This one. My old best friend used to be a cop back in Pittsburgh. We grew up as straight edge skinheads together. We didn't drink, smoke, do drugs, and I didn't have sex. I was just nailed to the X. Got my straight edge shirt on and everything. Actually, what's funny is I got this shirt. I was on tour with the Dead Kennedys in 2005, and I found this shirt at a record store in San Diego, and I was like, I have to fucking get that, and I did. And honestly, this shirt right here, this straight edge shirt, when I used to go to punk rock bowling, it got me so many free drinks. Because if you don't know what straight edge is, it means you don't drink, you don't smoke, you don't do drugs. And I would wear it at punk rock bowling, and people would be like, "You're straight edge?" I'm like, "Totally, bro. You've never had a beer before? Never. Would you like to try one?" "Sure." And then the day just progressed. "You've never tried weed before?" "Never." "Would you like to try it?" "Sure." I used to get wasted in this shirt. But needless to say, so my best friend was a cop, and one year for Christmas, he decided to make a wreath out of all of our hoodlum friends' mugshot photos. Because maybe I was a troublemaker, who knows? But I went to his house and he had this beautiful wreath and it had all of our friends all the way around it and all their mugshot photos and even some people he didn't know. He just pulled some. It was good. But I. This is a real, yeah, just, this is a real mugshot photo. Used to actually get me a lot of work here in Hollywood. I used to, as they say, stand out in a pile. Booked a number of commercials with this, whatever. So, how I got thrown in jail for whatever reason so I could get this picture, I know, I did something horrible. I don't even know if I should talk about this, but I'm going to. But I smoked pot with my girlfriend in the parking lot of Kennywood Amusement Park in West Mifflin, Pennsylvania. Yeah, so I was dating a very beautiful girl. I have a tendency to date very beautiful women. I've never understood why beautiful women are interested in me, but I don't mind their company. So I was dating this very beautiful girl, and I guess she was leaving to go back to college at a different state. She was just in town for the summer to hang out with her, I guess it was her sister or something, I'm not sure. But I ended up being her boyfriend for a little bit, so it was nice. She's a sweet girl. And we were, I guess, breaking up because she was going back to school in Indiana, like I said. So I decided to take her to Kennywood Amusement Park in Pittsburgh. So we went. We were having a great time, and I made this suggestion: let's go out to the parking lot and smoke some marijuana. Because, well, the park is fun, but it's more fun when you're stoned. So we went out to the parking lot, and we're smoking out, and then all of a sudden, a cop pulls up behind my vehicle. And these cops were total dicks. You can tell that's all they did all day was bust people in the parking lot smoking marijuana. And I didn't know this, but apparently the parking lot at Kennywood was a great place to get busted for smoking marijuana. No clue. But I found out. So, the cops, well, let's just say they did cop shit. They pulled us out, put us in handcuffs, arrested us, blah, 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 ransacked my vehicle. And I went to jail. I took responsibility for everything. She got out in 3 hours. And I went to jail for 3 fucking days. Let me tell you how much jail sucks. It ain't fun. So, I went to jail for 3 days. And I got out. And I was, I got out on my own recognizance, which is basically, this is your first infraction. Here, pay this ticket. And that's what I did. And she ended up going back to college, and I ended up going back to work. But years later, like I said, I got this picture from my friend. And to this day, I still love this picture. I love this picture. And like I said, I used it when I first moved out to Hollywood. And like when I had to go to commercial acting classes. And our commercial acting teacher asked us all to bring in our headshots. And I remember the exact moment that he was going through everybody's headshots, and he's showing like, yeah, you gotta do the eyes like this and mouth like this and stuff like that. But I remember he gets to my headshot and he looks down at it and he just goes, and he goes, this is the best headshot I think I've ever seen. And they just took this down at the Comedy Store for the 50th anniversary, which is kind of a bitch. This was hanging up in between Andrew Dice Clay and Sam Kinison when you first walked into the original room and you went and paid at the cover booth. This was right between those two. And I put it there on purpose because I wanted to be between my two heroes. And there was where my headshot was, there's now a picture of Bill Maher. Like, could anything more insulting be put there? Fuck. But I'll tell the story about how I got my play. If you ever want to see my headshot at the Comedy Store, you can watch the Gary Shandling episode of Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee. Because Jerry and Gary, they talk about it. They're like looking at Dice and Kinison, and there's me right there. But when I first got made paid regular, I wanted my headshot up on the wall. And where now Bill Maher's headshot is where my headshot was. But before that, there was a picture of Eddie Griffin. And the manager at the time, he goes, where do you want your headshot? And I go, point to the spot where Eddie Griffin is, because that's right in between Andrew Dice Clay and Sam Kinison. And he goes, you can't put your headshot there because Eddie Griffin's headshot's already there. And then I took my elbow and I went, whoosh, and I ripped down Eddie's, and I said, looks open to me. And that's how I got placement at the Comedy Store, but don't matter, it's gone now. And what was even more funny was there was a small piece of glass taken out of the bottom right hand corner of where my headshot was on the wall, and that was from where two famous comedians, who I will not mention because I love them both, got into a fight, and one comedian's head smashed into the wall and broke the glass on where my headshot was. But now it's been fixed, and yay. But alright, that's my story about where I got this thing from. People want them now. Maybe I'll make t-shirts out of them. Who knows? I don't know what to do right now. I'm like so out of it. Like, between my heart problems and just not giving a fuck. I just don't know what to do anymore. But I'll try and figure it out. Regardless, just want to tell a fun little story of where this bad boy came from. Bad boy, bad boy. What you gonna do? Get your head shot and move to Hollywood. Whatever. But I'm out of here. Alright, I gotta go for a walk or something. I feel like crap today. But at least I look good, right? Alright, I'm going for a walk. It was a pleasure talking to you wonderful people. I hope you're having a great day. And stay fucking incredible. Bye.